Hi there guys, so welcome to a bit of a different video here. This one is going to be something that I haven't done in a very long time, and it's going to be loot from making 2 Ascension crossbows. Now, it's been almost a year and a half since I've been to Ascension crossbows, and as you can probably see, if I just go to my Beast tab here and down to Legios, I haven't killed very many of these since the counter came out, so there's 754 there, so that's, as you get a bit of a spoiler, but that's how many kills it took me to get to make 2 full bows. Now, the reason I decided to do this was I was doing a Reaper task, and due to Reaper tasks being very profitable these days, as the Hydrix buff came into game last week, and I got a Legios task, so I just decided to, okay, I'll buy 12 keys and go and do some sextus just so I can do the task rather than sort of changing the task to another one. And I ended up getting very lucky and getting 2 signets, sextus signets, in the 12 kills that I did. So that's kind of what made me decide to go for 2 full bows. Okay, so here you can see the loot from the Ascension kills that I did do, and it's definitely worth picking up the loot, seeing as not only as that does add up 25 mil, does just, you know, let you get a bit of money back even if you're not getting lucky on the signets. Obviously the Ascension shards are a guaranteed drop, so they make back a bit of money, and they're quite good fletching XP, which is why they're worth a bit. And obviously they make Ascension bolts, and then the other sort of valuable drops, obviously rune plates are quite a bit, and some of the herbs as well, so that all adds up. Now, I'm not sure about how many charms I received. This is just a rough estimate as a guess. They are very good charms per hour, however I didn't note down the charms that I received, unfortunately, as I do have a large stack of charms in the bank, so this is just a rough estimate. Please do let me know in the comments whether what your charm rates have been, and I'll be sure to adjust that in the comments if people do let me know that I'm sort of massively under or overestimating here. So I'm just going to go ahead and speed this up whilst I sell all this loot back into the GE. So, and whilst I'm doing that, I'll talk a little bit about the gear set that I did use. So I used a Noxious Longbow with Serenic, and then Pernix Gloves and Boots. When I had auras, I'd use either Supreme Sharpshooter or Vampirism, and then use a Ring of Death, as if you do end up dying, it then just saves you having to go and collect your stuff, and you just lose 15% on the charge on the ring, which makes it a lot more cost effective and definitely cheaper than going to death and getting all your items. It also means you don't have to re-gear, and also you get to keep your familiar, which is very handy if you are a boss like Ascensions where you want to go back and just do the next kill quickly. Okay, so now moving on to the crossbows, I'm just going to make these. In order to make a crossbow, you need to put a dragon crossbow, which is made from magic stock, and a dragon limbs, which cost about 10, I think it cost me, I don't know how much it cost me each, let's have a look. It did cost me 11 mil each, and then put those together and you get a dragon crossbow, and then you talk to a Celis and create crossbow, and yes, making a crossbow work complete, and I think I need to make another one, create crossbow, yes, create, okay, lovely. And there are 2 Ascension crossbows made. So now if I go ahead and sell these Ascension crossbows into the GE, quantity 2, let's just try and insta sell them, see what they sell for. All they sell for 224 mil, that's not bad. So total value out from the normal loot and selling the 2 bows is 248 mil. And now if we go to how much it cost me, so I don't know the exact number of kills per boss, but I know that it took me, so I spent 104 mil on Primus keys. I went very dry at Primus, and then I spent 28 mil at Secundus. I spent 10 mil at Quartus, that was pretty lucky. 26 mil at Quintus, which actually wasn't that lucky, but the keys are very cheap, just because it's a really horrible boss to do. 24 mil at Tertius, and only 8 mil at Secundus. So if you add all that up, it actually does come to 200 mil exactly. And I sold any keys that I had spare, so I bought keys at 50 at a time, and then I just sold them back if I ended up getting the two signets, before I'd used up all my keys. If I had to go past the 50, I'd buy another 50 and then sell them back. So that's taking that into account. And then it cost me 22 mil for the dragon limbs as well. So in total, that means I spent 222 mil trying to get these all 12 signets, and ended up with 248 mil. So I actually did profit 20 mil, which, considering I went extremely dry on Primus, I did nearly 260 odd keys at Primus, which was ridiculous. And they are the most expensive keys as well by quite a long way. So that was pretty awful. But I think overall, yeah, maybe it was worth doing. It seemed like I was pretty unlucky, considering on my tertiary signets as well, I got one signet on my second kill, and then I was another 100 before I got my other one. So it just kind of evens out depending on your luck. I do know also that Ascensions have risen up. 200 or 112 mil each, I think they sold for, is quite a lot. They did dip below 100 mil, but they've gone up a bit with Raid's release, so that's quite nice. Aside from that, guys, that's all for this video. Hope you enjoyed. Hope it was helpful. And please do, as always, let me know in the comment section below whether this different video is nice to see, and whether you want a few other different loot videos that I might do. And also just let me know how you guys got on at Ascension if you do go, and let me know if you profit or make a loss.